Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be drafting the straight skirt block. So the materials are right here on the table. We have our hip curves, we have our ruler, pencil, scissors, tracing wheel, and some other things. So we start. So we are going to use the measurements we took the other time for continuity's sake, and then so that we can have someone to fit it when we are done. So for the skirt block, the measurements we need the waist, we need the hips, we need the hip line, we need the skirt length, and we need the nipple to nipple too. So the first thing we are going to do is, on the longest side of the paper, we take the skirt length we want, and that side is going to be the CF. So let's do a knee length skirt, straight skirt, knee length skirt. So from our measurements the other day, waist to knee, we have 24. So that's 24 inches. If you want a long skirt, it's the same procedure. You just take the skirt length. If you're going to do the waist to the floor, I'm going to be using 44 inches. But because we are doing knee length, or we can take it a little bit below the knee. So let's say 30 inches. That will be a midi skirt. So we can take 30 inches. Inches. So you roll across. That becomes our hemline. Then up here is our waistline. And to get the hip line, the up hip measurement we took yesterday, which is 8.5. We measure it from the waistline, 8.5. Then we roll across the top. That becomes our hip line. So this side is our center front. So we have the waistline, the hip line, the hemline, and the center front. So to continue drafting our pattern, we come up to the waistline and we check our waist measurement, which was 28. 28, because this pattern is a quarter pattern. So that's, we are dividing 28 by 4, which gives us 7. And to that 7, we'll add our 1 inch dart allowance. So 7 plus 1, that's 8. So you mark that point on the waistline, knowing that there is a 1 inch for the dart allowance. So we transfer that dart to our nipple to nipple point. So we take our bust width, that's the nipple to nipple. It was 6.5 yesterday. We divide it by 2. 6.5 divided by 2 would be 3.25. Mark that point, then you add 1 inch, which is the dart. You get the center of that. The center point is on the 3/4 mark. So we'll transfer that center point so that we have a straight line for our dart. So somewhere along the skirt, somewhere down the skirt, and you remove a line from the center of the dart straight down 5 inches. Our dart is 5 inches long. Constantly for skirts, 5 inches long, and then we balance the darts on the 5 inches line. So we have placed our dart, our 1 inch plus the 7-inch quarter waist gave us 8 inches. That's our waistline. Then on the hip line, we transfer our hip measurements to our hip was 37 divided by 4 similarly, which is 9 1/4. 9 1/4 is our 37. So because we are doing a straight skirt, our 9 1/4 is what we are going to transfer. Down here. From experience, this 9 1/4 would get a little bit, would not be so smart. So I like to go in 1/2 inch at the hemline. That's for straight skirts, just to give it a smart look. So 1/2 inch. So that's our hemline now would be the hip line minus 1/2 inch. Then we connect that to the hip line. Then using our hip curve, we connect the waist to the hip. So this is the skirt, this is the front. So we'll transfer this onto the other side to get the back. I'll just fold the paper in two and use my tracing wheel to trace. Saves time, since we are just transferring the same measurements for the back. So I'll use a ruler to transfer this center front, which now becomes the center back. Please, if you're hearing any background noise, there are kids in the compound, and they're actually on horse presently, so bear with me. This is the side front. This is our dart. Yeah. So we're going to be using this for the back, since this is our front, so this becomes our side back. Dart similarly, then this becomes our center back. So there's just a slight difference between the back and the front, and I'm sure you can tell already. There is a slit in the back, which we don't have in the front, and then the zip allowance, which you can add when you're cutting out your fabric. Please feel free to drop all questions and comments in the comment section. I'll try to answer them as promptly as possible. I'm new to this, so just bear with me. So slit, the higher the slit, the better the ease, but then you have to be careful of coverage, which is why we're going to do the overlapping zip, so we can take it as high as we want. So I'll take it high, 12 inches. And I think we are done with our skirt pattern. We cut out. Okay, there's something we missed on the front line. So at the waistline in the front, we'll take it down ½ inch on the center line, center front line, and connect it to the side. So we are reducing the center front of the waist by ½ inch. We reduced, we took the waist down by ½ inch at the front, and we are leaving it at the back. So we'll cut out. This is very easy. You can even do it directly on your fabric without the pattern. But when you are doing some more complicated styles, the pattern has its advantage. So if all you are making is a straight skirt, simple straight skirt, you can just do this directly on your fabric. Add your sewing allowance before you cut out and go directly to the machine. But there are other things you will do, like maybe you have some patterns to cut out and stuff like that. I would always recommend drafting your pattern out, cutting out whatever you need to cut out, so that when you are transferring your cutouts to your fabrics, you can add sewing allowances where necessary before you do your cutting. Or you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can get an alert when I post the next video. Thank you for watching to the end. So our skirt pattern, we have the front and the back. So in the next video, I'll be showing you how to cut and sew this. Thank you. Bye-bye.